welcome back to my channel. My name is Roneshia and I run the Modern Day Queen Instagram, the Modern Day Queen collection, and I guess this YouTube channel. So if you're new here, all my friends call me Ro or Roneshia or Ray, your choice. And today we're going to be talking about how to afford your first luxury pieces. So if this is something that you're interested in, be sure to stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll get right into the video. So a question that I get oftentimes is, how do I start obtaining or affording, saving for, how do you purchase luxury items? And I find that this question comes a lot often on my Instagram account. If you're not following there, I am the Modern Day Queen on there as well. This question is a little loaded question. So for me, luxury is not something that I grew up with. It is something that I've had to work to obtain. I did not get my first luxury item until I was well into my 20s. The first luxury item that I received was a gift. And then after that, I started to begin to purchase my own things, which brings me to my first point. Start a luxury wish list. I say this because I've been in predicaments where I see something that I like and I finally have the money to buy it and I want to get it, but it's not something that I would wear. It's something that I call an impulsive buy, and it's not something that you really need. And so the first step I would say to getting into luxury is finding out what works in your closet, what will work, what you're going to get the most cost per wear out of, and what things will benefit you to have in your wardrobe. A luxury wish list is a great place for that to start. It allows you to kind of map out what it is that you want, figure out your styles, figure out your tastes, figure out what it is that you want to have in your closet and what will best work for you. So at the start of the year, I typically write a luxury wish list of things that I would like to get, things that I've been seeing, things that I've maybe tried on and didn't get at the moment. It doesn't mean that you have to buy everything on your luxury wish list for the year, because some things may roll over. An example for that is that I want a Kelly Hermes bag. That's not something that I've gotten this year, and if I don't get it by the end of the year, then it's going to go right back on my luxury wish list for next year until I'm able to obtain it. So it kind of gives you goals to kind of set for yourself. So the first thing is write a luxury wish list. The next thing that I would say is try the Preloved Market. This is something that I found out for myself. A lot of people that have a lot of luxury things, a lot of those things are pre-loved. You can find great deals, great discounts for things that are actually really good quality when they're pre-loved. For example, I have a Lady Dior bag and I actually use Fashion File to obtain that one. Fashion File has a cool feature where you can put things on layaway on reserve, and so you pay a 3% deposit and then you can just gradually pay for it over the course of time. Whether that be, I think they give you 60 or 90 days to pay for it. But what I like about Fashion File is that you can sell things back, and they give you very key detailed descriptions on what's wrong with the item. So my Lady Dior bag, it let me know that it did not come with a box, but it did come with a dust bag. It does have minor marks on the inside of it, but you can't really tell, and that's something that I didn't mind. So with shopping pre-loved, you're able to get a host of different things. Of course, these things pre-loved or used, consignment, or whatever you like to call them, but it just works. So my Lady Dior bag retails now for about $3,800, almost $4,000. It's the large Lady Dior in pink patent leather, and I was able to get that bag for about $1,400. So a huge saving, especially when you have fashion houses like Dior and Chanel doing price increases, honey. Sometimes pre-love is just the best way to go. So a couple of sites that I would recommend for pre-love are Fashion File, The Real, Tradesy, and there's one other one that I am forgetting. If I remember it for the time, I'll put it up here. I like these for different reasons. I've heard of people getting things from pre-love from eBay. I just haven't bought anything from there, so I would hate to recommend eBay for something that I've never purchased anything from eBay. But Fashion File, The Real, Tradesy are brands and companies that I work with before, and I haven't had any issues with them. So I would definitely say check out the Preloved Market. Sometimes, depending on where you are, here in Houston, we have a couple of designer consignment shops where you can go into and also purchase some vintage pieces as well. So pre-love, I don't mind pre-love. I know some people are a little finicky on Preloved, but I feel like it's a great way to get a good deal on something and you're not paying full price for something that you can get for essentially cheaper. So of course, sometimes on the Preloved Market, you see things like the Chanel dad sandals on there, and they're significantly priced up. With both the Real and Fashion File, you kind of see that. So the dad sandals were normally like $1,400 to $1,200. I've seen them on Fashion File for upwards of like $2,100. So the Chanel dad sandal is something I have on my list. You can also mark your favorites on those things as well. So if you see something that you like and you put it in your favorites, it'll send you email notifications of when those items go on sale, or if there's an additional discount on them, which kind of just lets you know, like, hey, if you have the funds to grab it, just go ahead and grab it. The third thing that I would say is sign up for email notifications so that you know when things go on sale. So I know we get bombarded with emails, but what I always find is that somebody's always running a sale somewhere, and that 15% off or that 10% off may be just what you need in order to get an item that you really wanted. For example, I have the Loewe black belt on my wish list. I got the brown one, and now I'm obsessed with the black one. So I added that to my wish list to make sure that if it goes on sale on notification, even if it goes on sale for 15 or 20% off, I'm grabbing that belt because it's just that good. I don't know if I want to pay a full $9.90 for it, but I know I do like it well enough to go inside my closet. So sign up for those notifications from different designer houses or department stores, so that way when they're running a sale, you're able to grab those things. Second thing, since we're talking about sales, is know when the designer private sales are. I've scored so many bomb items during designer private sales that I would have never gotten before. So if you are someone that is browsing, don't be afraid to go into department stores and make friends with the SAs there, so they can let you know when the designer private sale is. Those times to me are the best times to rack up. In a previous video, probably before this one, I mentioned that I got some Chanel sandals that were on sale. The Chanel had their private designer sale and things were 40% off, which is unheard of for Chanel. So I was able to get shoes that were regular like $1,000 for only $400 or $500, which was a steal. So if you haven't signed up or talk to your SA about when the private sale is, definitely do that. Dior has a private sale coming up this week or next week of the 24th of June. So if you're in Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, or the Dior sale, a Dior store in your area, reach out to them because they know when all the deals are. And that kind of transitions me into my next point. In the pandemic, I discovered people who hunt for deals. Like, that's what they do for a living. They're personal shoppers and they like hunting for deals. These people find the best deals ever. Some of them don't purchase them for you and charge you like a sales price. They just simply put the links in their description. What is that? Your story on Instagram. And they just tell you like, hey, have at it. And they make a commission off you clicking the link. Love that. And then you also have people who go into the stores. The two people I know are in New York. They go into the store, they find a deal, and they charge you a shopper's fee, but you still get the item for cheaper than what you would have paid for it. I'll link some of my favorite pages in the description bar, but just off top, Designer Mimi is Designer Hall. Her name is Mimi, is one of them. She scored me a couple of pair of Chanel tennis shoes for under retail. Deal Napper, you can't purchase from her, but she puts in all the links. And she always knows when My Teresa, Farfetch, there's another place she talks about too, are having like their annual sales. And I've been able to score a couple of things from there. Here recently, it's been my Balmain t-shirt that I wanted. That's been on my luxury wish list for years. I was able to score for like $150. She posts some really good deals. So I'll link all of their accounts below. And I would just say, if you're really hunting for something and looking to make your first luxury purchase, and I'm somebody that loves a sale, like I love a deal, I love it. I love like the adrenaline rush of like knowing that I got it on sale and I didn't pay retail. Like that, it just makes me sleep well at night that I didn't pay full price. If you're like me, then turn on your post notifications so that way you can get notified when they post, because they post stuff all during the night and I wake up and I miss some things and my feelings are hurt, but I get over it because the next day they have even more deals. So I'm saying turn on your post notifications, but don't get yourself in trouble like I did. Yeah, but they have great deals. The last thing is kind of go right in alignment with that. Places like Gilt, Ruru are absolute great place to find designer deals. So Gilt has been one of my new finds. They have excellent designer choices from very low end to very high end things that are on sale. Now I don't know quite frankly how they obtain these things, but they are all authentic. I've ordered several glasses from Guilt, shoes and handbags, and they've been below retail. You can really score big by signing up for these websites, and the websites are absolutely free. Things do go fast there, and they have like different sales. So like today they have a sale on Bottega Veneta items. So some of them are like the cassette bags, the raffia sandals, the traditional netted Bottega sandals that were out last summer. All of those items are on sale right now for like $6.99. And I'm saying right now, today's Sunday, June 20th. Happy Father's Day. So if you're watching this weeks from now, it may or may not be on sale, but today they have those sales going on. Rue also has like Christian Louboutins on sale as well, so it kind of lines up with the designer sales that are happening now. So if you have a chance to sign up for those websites, they're free and you get a big discount on designer items, so that way you have a chance to save. My last thing is going to be, check out your local TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and yes, even Ross. So I've had several experiences at TJ Maxx in their runway section where they've had designer items for half the price. And it's usually like on a random find. It's not anything that's advertised, but they have a lot of cool items and a lot of high-end designer items there that have come from department stores and may have been seasons older, which I don't mind. Old season to the designers, new season to me. So you were able to grab it and it's at a fraction of the cost. A great way to grab designer shoes, lip glosses, designer handbags, designer sunglasses. They have a really good selection. The same thing for Nordstrom's Rack. When Nordstrom's Rack has their additional sell off, that's a great time to look in the designer section and pick up some of the things that you may see. The last thing was starting off with designer things. I would always say start small. Start small. Start with some sunglasses. Start with a card holder, maybe a scarf. I like the scarf because you can tie it around your purse. You can wear it as a top. You can tie it around your neck. Just start small. And don't feel the pressure to have to buy everything that's on trend right now if it's not within your budget. Allow things to kind of come to you naturally. I always like to reward myself. So if I hit one of my goals for the month, I try to treat myself to something nice. If I hit one of my goals for the week, I try to treat myself to something nice. And luxury doesn't always mean like high-end designer. Sometimes luxury treat myself is just treat myself to a nice mani and pedi, treating myself to like a new lip gloss or a new foundation or a new book, just something to make yourself feel good. Everyone has their own definition of what luxury is, but to me it's all about a feel of feeling good about yourself, and also not, because you're not going to feel good if you buy something that you can't afford and there's no money in your account. So do things within reason and don't feel pressured to do over what you can do. It will come when it's supposed to come. I know younger, I would watch people like buy all these Louis Vuitton bags and they would have like these fancy shoes, and I just really wanted those things, but I really work hard for those things and let it come to me when the time was right. Don't rush it, it will come. Write the things down. I always say manifest and pray over it and watch the things come to you. So those are my tips for obtaining luxury items. Nothing too crazy. I think luxury is obtainable for all people that want it. So if you have stuck around for this long in a video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share. We're like almost at 400 subscribers, so that's super exciting to me that there are 400 of you guys here. I will link everything that I mentioned in the description box. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please come on over. Follow me on Instagram. I am the Modern Day Queen on that as well. And until next time, y'all, bye.